following program may contain elements not suitable for all ages. Performances are conducted by trained professionals. Viewer discretion is advised.
Just a few short days, Drew. Your time is up, pal. You see that restraining order? That load of bullshit? 90 days, can't come in within 50 feet of you? That's all over, pal. And Friday at the CLB, your blood is gonna spill. 6 months. 6 months and counting of your nonsense. Hit and run. Hide in the corner of the ring. You're not gonna be able to do that anymore, Drew. Because there's nothing. Not Tony King, not Dirty Don Martini, that pasty drunk ginger. No one's gonna be able to do anything to help you. Your ass is mine, Drew. And your blood's gonna spill. You better be ready.
Welcome, wrestling fans, to NEW Evolved, and we are about to head out of the gate with a big match here today with Hunter Sampson taking on the man known as Dick Daniels. And what an affair we should have here this afternoon. Looks like Dick Daniels starting out with his shenanigans early on as he's playing a fool of Gabriel Coons here, trying to get him to undo that robe, and nobody wants to see that. Come on. If you're not familiar with Dick Daniels, he claims to be from every woman's dreams and a few of the guys. He's 180 pounds. Stiff, spewing manhood right there, and he's taking on a game competitor, one man who's trying to roll up the ranks here at New Evolution Wrestling, Mr. Hunter Sampson. And he better not take this one lightly, although he tossed Dick Daniels like he was super light right there from one pillar to the other post right there with that heel through. Solid slap to the chest. Dick Daniels felt all of that one. Hunter Sampson on the rise right here. Hunter Sampson new to the rings here in New Evolution Wrestling, rearing back and delivering yet another blow to Dick Daniels right here. Both men could use a win here in the Federation. Hunter Sampson muscling him up, walking him around the ring right here. Slams him deliberately right in the middle. Going for a quick, only a 2 count right there. Gabriel Coons right in position. Fans, if you're just joining us, this is New Evolution Wrestling, and welcome to Evolve this afternoon. We've got a couple matches plus one from the vault here for your viewing pleasure. My name is Chris Hammer, and I'll be your host for this afternoon for yet another Wild and Woolly Wrestling Federation match here this afternoon. New Evolution Wrestling, the premier wrestling company here in Newfoundland, delivering the goods here on Evolved every single week. Sampson on the attack, scoops him up right here, walking him around the ring. He loves to use that big move there. Couple of knees right there, driving them into the kidneys and the rib cage right there, delivering a front slam right there. This could do it. 2.5 right there. Dick Daniels really needs to fire back with some offense here. It's all Hunter Sampson here this afternoon here on Evolve. Sampson looking to climb up the ranks. He would like nothing more than to put Evolution Gold around his waist. series of clotheslines here, now knocking the competitor known as Dick Daniels to the ground. Daniels has not been able to rally here so far in this match. Wait a minute here, small package. Almost a 2-count Hunter. Gotta remember, in the world of professional wrestling, you never know when it's someone's time, and it was almost Dick Daniels' time. One-handed chokeslam, pulls him to the center. That's gotta do it. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Hunter Sampson racks up a big win. Ladies and gentlemen, a little bit later as we get the announcement here, Sampson your winner, we're gonna head to the vault. Right after that, we're gonna have some 3-way action here on Evolve. Don't you dare miss it. Follow NEW on Facebook at New Evolution Wrestling NL. Follow us on Twitter at NEW Wrestling NL. Find all our matches right here at New Evolution Wrestling on YouTube.
Conventional but very effective, and now this match is going to go on the outside. And I just wanted to take a quick second to say, Mr. Winters, I absolutely loved my birthday present. I hope you noticed that I was wearing it at ringside last week.
I did. It brought a tear to my eye to see you wear that out there to show all the fans that gorgeous new hat.
That was fantastic. And here's, speaking of gorgeous, what an absolutely great slingshot back into the ring.
Devastating double foot stomp there, taking everything out of Bulldog Brandon Hahn. Silas needs to stop wasting time. He can't take the Bulldog lightly.
And here we go now. Oh,
bit of a nonchalant cover there by Silas.
I think Silas Young is starting to realize it's going to take a little bit more than that to put Bulldog away.
You see Bulldog making his way to his feet.
Oh, he ducks the clothesline.
Vicious backbreaker and a follow-up clothesline, absolutely decapitating Bulldog Brandon Hahn.
There's a 1, 2.
Narrowly escapes the Bulldog does there.
What does Silas Young have to do this afternoon to put Bulldog away? Or an even better question, what does Bulldog have to do to get back in this fight with the last real man?
Silas certainly hitting all of his marquee offense here, unable to put the Bulldog away, and he picks him up once again. Lifts him up, showing his power gain. This is going to be devastating here. Fireman carry.
Oh, Bulldog slipped off. A couple of quick shots.
Duck. Flatliner nailing Silas Young, and that's the break Bulldog needed. He needed to get his wind. He needed to catch his wind to get back on his feet.
I definitely agree with you, Mr. Winters. He needed to create some separation there, get his breath back.
See, and this is where he's wasting time again, like you said earlier. He needs a man like you out there to guide him so he avoids doing these things. But he crushes Silas Young in the corner with that cannonball move. And 1, 2, and Silas barely escapes.
And now Silas Young is the one showing everybody in the CLB his resilience today.
Certainly just manages to kick out of that one there.
Look at the pain in Bulldog's face as he's trying to get up. He's really gone through some very heavy punishment in the past several minutes. I'm starting to wonder, will he actually be able to capitalize on this opportunity? And if he does, he's going to have to do it quick. You do not get many opportunities like this against Silas Young.
Scoops him up. Silas with the goal behind. Smartly exits the ring. Looks like he needs more of a break. That's right. I mean, all he wants is a little break.
That's it. And there is a 10 count.
And the Bulldog needs to understand that. He needs to back up and let him back in the ring. The official needs to get him back in the ring. This should be handled, and it isn't. And as you see, they're brawling in the aisleway there.
And there we go. Oh, Bulldog fires back on Silas Young.
Dumps him back in the ring because that's where you need to be to win.
What's this going to be now? And here we go. Oh, again, pandering to the peons.
And a roll up.
Pay off.
That might be it. Oh, and the Bulldog barely escapes.
Narrow escape. And this is why we always say, Todd, keep your eyes on the prize. And now, very uncharacteristic of Silas Young to argue with the referee, take his eyes off his competitor. Right? This is going to give Brandon some much-needed time to recompose himself.
The Bulldog.
Stalking. Oh, he's got...
Ooh, high and tight there with that Michinoku driver. 1, 2, and a foot on the rope.
Ring awareness of Silas Young.
Unbelievable here today on Evolve, this contest. Back and forth, back and forth. The Bulldog putting in the showing of a lifetime, and Silas, ring awareness present there, just able to get his foot on the bottom rope to break that pinfall.
And that's great for him, because I honestly don't think that he would have been able to kick out had that maneuver happened in the center of the ring.
Yeah, the Bulldog should have showed his ring awareness and pulled him into the center of the ring. But I guess it didn't happen that way, and Silas was able to escape. And now the Bulldog, I feel, maybe wasting a bit of time. He's pandering to the fans a little bit too much, and you just can't do that with Silas Young.
This showboating has got to stop. He has had an opportunity to put Silas away now for far too long. He should have capitalized on it. And look, there we go, that Swanton bomb. We've seen it a couple of weeks ago when he wrestled TJ Taylor, and he missed it then, and he's going to miss it now. The difference is Silas is going to make him pay for it. They're rolling.
Devastating fireman carry. What's this here? Silas working his way up to the turnbuckles.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. That's got to be it.
It was a handstand into a springboard moonsault.
And that's it. Kudos to Bulldog Brandon Hines for the effort, but he just wasn't able to defeat the last real man, Silas Young.
At the end of the day, the Bulldog put up a great fight, Todd, but Silas Young managed to put down the Bulldog.
Follow NEW on Facebook at New Evolution Wrestling NL. Follow us on Twitter at NEW Wrestling NL. $5 matches right here at New Evolution Wrestling on YouTube. And we are back, and it's main event time right here. Three-way match right here. Jeremiah Jayven taking on dastardly Drew Douglas. And don't forget, the unpredictable Zach Youngblood, who just got tossed outside the ring by Drew Douglas. Jeremiah Jayven, House of Fire here, Irish whip off the ropes. Not gonna miss, Drew Douglas bails to the outside. Zach Youngblood headed to the top rope here. What's he doing? Delivered a beautiful axe handle right there as Jeremiah Jayven watches on. This CLB crowd is pumped here this evening. Look at that big dive. Jayven going airborne. Takes out every man on the outside right there. Senior referee Justin Crickard looks on. This is the type of action you can expect from New Evolution Wrestling, the premier wrestling promotion here in Newfoundland. Here we go. We got a three-way match right here. Two men going toe-to-toe against Drew Douglas here right now in a three-way. Wait a second. They can't get along. Jeremiah Jayven. Jayven goes airborne. Drew Douglas. High crossbody right there. Zach Youngblood breaks up that one. Important win right here could propel one of these men to title contention. That's exactly what every single one of these wrestlers here in NEW strive for. Youngblood and Jeremiah Jayven, can they team up long enough to take out Drew Douglas so they can settle this amongst themselves? The strategy that goes into a three-way match, you got to understand, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to all the marbles being on the line here like this, each man trying to elevate themselves, you got to understand it's going to be every man for himself, and we're seeing that here right now. Zach Youngblood going for the enziguri. He missed. Jayven lines him up, going for that swinging neck breaker. He missed. Look at the agility here on Zach Youngblood. Standing moonsault, beautiful execution. Drew Douglas not about to let that happen. Douglas was very smart, hanging on the outside, just watching both men exhaust themselves as he was taking a breather. Very smart strategy by the wily veteran right here now. Drew Douglas, if you're not familiar, one of the longest reigning champions ever in the history of Newfoundland wrestling, and he's here right now in the rings of NEW, looking to climb that mountain and secure the NEW championship from the champion, Justin Locke. And you saw him at the top of the hour. He laid it out with an upcoming match. He's going to finally get his hands on Drew Douglas. Drew Douglas, of course, part of the hierarchy. Wait a second, the action again in the ring. Sunset flip, only a 2 count right here. Head to the back of the buckle there. Zach Youngblood could be out. Drew Douglas taking care of business. Beautiful power slam right there. Drew Douglas with the 1-2. Only a 2 count on Jeremiah Jayven. That could have been it right there. Drew Douglas could have propelled himself right there. But he's got a world title match in his future. One of those men would love to grab that away from Drew Douglas. Drew Douglas, of course, part of one of the hottest factions here, the Hierarchy. And we haven't seen his companion, his riding buddy, the Dirty Tony King, the king of Newfoundland wrestling, mysterious by his absence here this afternoon. Look at that, Jayven almost took him out right there. Shining Wizard. Swinging neckbreaker, that's his finish right there. From the outlines of Newfoundland, looks like Jayven could take it. No, Drew Douglas with a smash to the back of the head, breaking that count out. Senior referee right there to break up the count. What an unbelievable main event as we take a look at this action here. Jayven takes him out. Look at the torque on that swinging neckbreaker. He took all of that one. Douglas right there waiting in the weeds as usual. Douglas now on the offensive. No stranger to breaking that rule book as Drew Douglas, and he knows every trick in the book. Wait a second. DDT out of nowhere by Jayven. Could this do it? The ropes. Back senton. Zach Youngblood headed up to the top. What's going to happen here? Pinfall? No, sir. Senton splash off the top rope. Shades of Dick Togo right there. 1, 2. This one's going to... No, sir. Only a 2 count right there. He's going for a cover on Douglas. 1, 2. It's not Zach Youngblood's time right now. He knocked on the door and they said no. Youngblood drawing the hand across the throat. He's going for the finish here. A low blow, Drew Douglas. Justin Cricker didn't see any of that. My goodness. He will do anything to win a match here in NEW. Was that a desperation tactic? He's lining up with Jeremiah Jayven, speared him out of his boots. Folks, this could do it. Could the Hierarchy once again reign supreme here this afternoon on Evolved? Youngblood connects with the forearm. Charging in again, Drew Douglas with another boot to the face. My goodness. Tosses him to the outside, sledge to the back. He's got Zach Youngblood in a compromising position. Oh my goodness. A corkscrew DDT off the ropes as Jeremiah Jayven going to the top. Drew Douglas, will he see him in time? Unbelievable, that's it. That is going to be the end of this one. Drew Douglas soaking in the adulation. This is crazy right here. Wait a second, the lights went out. That's Justin Locke. The champion is here. And he just speared Drew Douglas out of his boots, rolling Jeremiah Jayven back in. My God. 1, 2, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Jeremiah Jayven picks up the win with a little help from the champion. As we see when the lights went out, who would appear? None other Then Justin Locke, the Hellraiser, comes out of nowhere, just absolutely obliterating his arch nemesis, Drew Douglas.
Alright, Justin Locke, I'm sick of this crap. Vera, get your ass out here.
Wait a second. Douglas calling out Vera Vine. We'll be right back. Follow NEW on Facebook at New Evolution Wrestling NL. Follow us on Twitter at NEW Wrestling NL. $5 matches right here at New Evolution Wrestling on YouTube.
These people want to see the match. I want to see the match. Justin Locke wants the match. You want the match. So let's hear it.
Under what conditions I want the match?
Well, normally I'd say that I'm not about to be held up by talent, but let's hear your real conditions.
Alright, so 1, title's on the line. 2, it's a 2 out of 3 falls match. And, one more. And I get to pick the stipulations.
Fine. The match is on. At year 6, it's going to be Drew Douglas versus Justin Locke for the NEW Heavyweight Championship, 2 out of 3 falls.
Oh, and just to throw you a little caveat. If it goes a third fall, which it will not,
We'll see.
you can pick the stipulation.
I like that. I'll start thinking about it now.
Get him out of here.
Get up, Justin.
And the match is made.